Hello, welcome to WhatAreMovie. I'm Tony, and we are here to start a brand new show. I'm very excited. We've just finished Fallout, which was voted for. It was very good. Really enjoyed it.
Yep.
And I kept saying, I really want to watch Severance. I need to watch it, so we're here. What do you know about Severance?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Don't know who's in it. Don't know what it's about.
Nope.
I know who's in it. I've seen the intro. You've seen the intro.
Can't remember it.
You can't remember it. It was weird. And I know who directs a bunch of them, is producer, but yeah, we'll get into that. I know a few actors, but I don't know the premise really at all. I don't know what it's about, but I want to watch. But this is Season 1, Episode 1, Good News About Hell. This aired on the 18th of February 2022, directed by Ben Stiller and written by Dan Erickson. So, Ben Stiller, you know that name, right? Yeah, he's a producer on the show, and he directed like 6 of them, I think. Dan Erickson, the writer, is the creator of the show. There we go. You've learnt something new, Claire, about the show. So we'll get straight into it. I'm excited. There's 2 seasons, 19 episodes, so yeah, let's see what it's all about. I'm very intrigued. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy to watch along, but anyone can watch that. You don't need Patreon and anything like that. As long as you've got your own copy, you can sync it up and watch along with us. And of course, we're watching on Apple TV. So let's go. Oh, and if you want to catch these early, we're whole 4 episodes ahead on our Patreon, if you'd like to check that out. But no worries. We'll be here weekly. Let's go. It is very quiet. It's put me on edge. I don't even know why.
You? Me?
Is this lady okay?
Who are you?
Tired.
She forgotten who she is? Or possibly forgotten who she
I
is?
don't know. What is her legs doing?
Yeah. I would be a bit freaked out if I woke up and that's what I heard.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Hi there. I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
Who is that?
It's a bit weird waking up
5
to.
questions. Bet it'll make you feel
Her
right
voice is
as
familiar.
rain.
Who's speaking?
Oh, she looks very confused right now.
She is.
Disorientated. And
Her legs don't work.
wobbly. I like the aesthetic of the room. It's kind of interesting.
Open the door!
You must complete the 5 question survey first.
Yeah.
Shall we begin with question 1?
I'm not taking your survey.
Why not?
Shall we begin with question 1?
I think you have to do
Let me out of here.
This is a cool shot. I really like this.
Let me out!
Don't break the handle, lady. No, oh, your arms.
I don't know what is happening.
I don't think she does either. You just hit that wind, slightly blowing. It's kind of eerie.
The air conditioning.
Hey,
I give up. What do you want?
Hello.
5 questions. What do I get at the end?
Depends on your answers.
Oh. That's kind of
Okay.
intimidating.
Great, off we go.
Ominous.
Who are you?
That's the first question.
First name will do.
Do you not remember? That's not a good start.
I don't...
It's okay. Can't answer the question. Feel free to say unknown.
What is this?
Okay, unknown. Question
The music.
In which U.S. state or territory were you born?
Wait,
Which state or territory?
Why don't I know who I am?
I don't know.
Unknown. Name any U.S. state.
I don't know. Delaware.
What is Mr. Egan's favorite breakfast?
I don't... That one makes no sense.
Right? Unknown. And as a reminder, this is the color of your mother's eyes.
There's a variety of questions there, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah, all over the place. That's something more deep and meaningful, though, right? That you would. Oh, the music.
Okay, what's up? What's happening?
Unknown. That's unknown.
Delaware.
Unknown.
What the hell did you do to me?
Yes.
That's a perfect score.
What? What? How?
Do not know who you are.
Okay. I don't understand. You okay? I don't think he's okay.
I don't think he is.
But that's who that was just at the door and talking
Yeah.
over the thing. Maybe he doesn't like Delaware.
Maybe not. Or is this how he got to where he was?
Maybe.
Because he doesn't look in a good place.
No. Lumon. This is all very intriguing. I'm like, what is going on? Boom, boom. See, I've seen the intro plenty of times. It feels very Control. Do you know? Yeah.
Are you ready for Mr. Scout?
Oh, I love the shots in this so far. It's really nice looking. It's the almighty leader?
Maybe.
Who is that? It's a
I
bit...
also feel like that looks like a famous face though as well.
Maybe. Feels a bit, little, like that's what Control felt like, a little bit brutalist, like the architecture inside, but liminal space as well, kind of. I didn't catch his name. Did you hear what she said, Mr.?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch what she said. He's got to change his watch. I'm not sure he likes working here if he was outside crying, but who knows? Maybe
But what are they? Maybe it's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Mr. Scout! Hey, Judge.
See you this evening.
Yeah, see you soon.
I want to work here. Hello? What happened to his brain?
I don't know.
This feels a bit more welcoming with the music and the tone change. It's a bit brighter as well.
It is. Does anyone else work here?
Is he meant to have that with him?
Maybe not.
Because obviously he kind of got rid of all his other belongings before he came in here.
How many corridors are there?
That's why it kind of feels this building is ominous, really creepy.
You'll be in you know that.
Can I have a nosebleed? He's sniffing a bit.
You know when you had to distinguish if something changed in each subway station? That's what I'm feeling like every time
platform
he
eight.
turns corner.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this the same corridor?
Yeah.
See, look. I'm like,
Or exit, yeah. It just keeps going. Is he going in a circle? What is happening? This is crazy. Surely there's a better way to design a building. What is happening?
how do you get to know your way around?
He's in a maze.
So many doors as well.
Yeah. Wow. It feels like the back rooms a bit as well. Oh, look at those computers. Holy moly. What an office. Oh, yes.
You're breathing shitty.
Petey was sniffling yesterday.
Breathe on me, I'll rip your larynx out.
Wow, that went right to 10.
He was in Fallout,
You
wasn't he?
better not be out today because I'm about 0 seconds from wrapping the Tumwater file. If he doesn't process today, they won't know until Tuesday.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
The kids make you dinner in this scenario, or?
Yeah, what kind of a shit dad are you?
Jeez.
No PD?
What are they
We
doing?
think he's sick.
Oh, no. Dylan's about to wrap Tumwater today.
I might get passed over for Refiner of the Quarter and miss out on my goddamn waffle party.
In the old days, they'd shake our hand and fill up the creamer.
I still don't buy the actual incentivized creamer. That's fucked, dude.
Yes, very fucked. Put in an honest day's work and not get a children's breakfast in return.
I don't know what's happening.
I want a waffle party.
Good morning,
Sounds
macro
good.
data refinement. Mark, could I have a word?
I love the composition of that shot. It's so cool. Is his name Chris Turturro? Is that the actor's name? He looks very familiar. I think he's in like a bunch of Adam Sandler films. Maybe. I don't know. He just looks familiar. What the hell?
Are we back in these corridors?
Yeah. What the hell were they doing? Putting numbers
I
into
don't know.
boxes?
Last time you saw Miss Cobell, she was in her old office. It's a completely different office.
What's this about?
But I know a compliment about the office would just make her day.
What a lovely office you have. Is this the ginger hair lady?
Nice office.
It's horrid.
Yeah, the old one was better.
No?
No.
Okay.
You look awful. You look hungover.
Yeah. He's like, do I? What?
The board will be joining us remote. I have Mark S. at my desk.
Oh, hello.
Was I meant
I
to?
assume this is about me acting as department chief today. Shouldn't be that big.
Petey, is no longer with this company.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
You
What did
guys
he
are one of
do?
my favorite office friendships.
What happened?
Unfortunately,
Classified.
non-disclosure policy forbids.
Everyone's so mysterious and
It
like
This time, the advanced role of macrodata refinement department chief.
promotion.
Oh, a handshake is available upon request.
What is happening?
It's just very
Pick some
cold.
really weird
Thank you. I
shows.
have a handshake.
Did she get some sort of message from?
It
made a little noise.
We'll be there to shadow. Just stick to the flow chart.
If you need to take a few
Thank you.
minutes.
I don't.
It's like it feels like a fake version of a
And,
business.
thank you to the board as well.
The board won't be contributing to this meeting vocally.
They're just
They're just-
listening. They're just eavesdropping. Again, the board. I mean, you have a board for like a company, but
Don't be sad.
I'm fine.
I know you and Petey were close.
Start at 1A and continue by line.
Well, what if I just talk to her?
so is this the beginning?
And demands to leave. Skip to page 19.
She has to ask 3 times for you to let her.
Images good.
This is so bizarre.
Nice.
Is this their new recruit?
I
Yeah?
guess because they're filling the position maybe
Yeah.
of whoever of Petey.
I
Wow,
love seeing you all come in like this.
the spare space.
Go on ahead when you're ready.
Like it feels like they're pretending to be a business. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but surely they must be doing something.
Who are you?
This is cool seeing it from a different perspective.
Yeah. They probably should have waited until she woke up.
Yeah. No, they got to follow the
Who
flowchart.
are you?
You know.
You skipped the preamble.
I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself.
He's not used to this.
You'd mind taking a brief survey? Bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Sounds so cheery. They being watched. Oh.
Hey, open the door.
Mark,
I'd be just thrilled to chat.
I'm not taking your survey.
They're being watched on how they do.
Let me out of here.
Yeah. That's 2 times.
she's not supposed to do that. She's going to break in.
Let me out!
No, she's not.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.
That's a perfect score. I think I know where a disconnect is coming from.
Is he going off script or?
Yeah.
There was a preamble which I was supposed to read.
Am I livestock?
I'm sorry?
Did you grow me as food and that's why I have no memories?
Oh.
Oh, that's an
Is that a
interesting way to
thing?
look at it.
Do you think we grew a full human? Gave you consciousness?
I don't know.
Did your nails?
I don't know. I don't know you.
No, you're not livestock. Good Lord.
Then what's my name?
Your name is Helly. Helly R. Please.
I mean, it's a good point. She's like all dressed fancy and got done like, why would I be food? No, why would you be food?
I can sense that the questions made you feel afraid or disoriented. The good news is you're at an orientation.
The cat was so good.
It's not vibed that.
Hired to a position on the severed floor of Lumen Industries.
The what floor?
What do I do in response to this? Help.
Let's chat about something I bet you have heard of, the work-life balance. Imagine yourself as a seesaw. Ow!
Oh my god.
That walks from out there!
Let me out!
God,
Jesus.
can we just take a beat? Please.
I mean, I don't blame her. I'd be super confused.
Please.
You would be if you
Yes,
didn't remember anything.
exactly. And he's not exactly behaving like a human. Like following these. Maybe it is more human then.
Is it like sever their ties
Okay,
to the
my
normal
name's
world
Mark.
when they go down that lift?
Yeah, I'm like, is it different personality? Like, kind of.
A few years back, I woke up on this table in this room, and
So you can live your life, but then also work.
asked me 19 times.
Yeah.
Because he said work-life balance. Yeah.
And when I realized I couldn't answer, I told that voice I would kill him.
Did you kill the voice?
Voice was my boss.
That voice's name was Petey, and he became my best friend. There is a life to be had here, Helly.
A life to be had?
Life, like a seesaw. Wait.
That's my book!
Let me the fuck out of here!
What is her problem?
I mean, I get it. Like, just feel like you're a prisoner. Like,
Ask one more time.
I would like to leave the building now.
Let's get you out of here.
there we go. Is he meant to do that though? Help her along? They're not gonna. Oh, they did. Okay.
Walk them through the elevator, I guess, and then they forget everything.
Yeah, that would make sense with it being severed, right? You're severed from your yourself, your other
reality,
body, like reality. Yeah, like.
Are pretty spaced out.
Yeah.
They're planning an expansion.
I'm what, part of that?
No, you wanted to go.
You're a replacement.
Why are you saying that like you hate it?
Here's your stairwell, just past the bend.
You're not coming with me?
That
I'm not
seems-
allowed to see. Once you leave,
You
I just
never
can't watch
come
you
back.
leave.
Seems all a bit very strange. She gonna actually leave though? I don't think first day went too well, man. There's this new. She's not gonna want to. There's so many more questions than answers, right? And then, oh, is it even real? Yeah.
I don't think she left.
I don't. Maybe she's not allowed to leave, and this is kind of like a. It's like an infinite loop, like just. Oh, you ain't getting out of here that easy. Did you make it out? Nope.
So it is that outside.
But I guess she doesn't experience it like
Yeah.
we're seeing it there, like clearly, because she's very
Am I dead?
disorientated.
No.
This isn't like hell or something?
No.
Then why the fuck can't I leave?
Well, you did leave just now. Left, but you came back.
I
There's a
did not.
part of you.
did. Come on.
Because there's a part of you that didn't want to leave.
I've wanted to pummel Mark myself, but I am his employer. He is your department chief, so we'll both have to be strong.
Can't kill
There's
Mark.
only one part left of your orientation. Mark can't possibly derail because it's a video. Welcome to Lumen, Helly.
She is really creepy.
She is giving me weird ass vibes. There's a specific video for her. Oh,
Guess it might be what her tasks are.
yeah. Or what this place is about, maybe? Why did none of the clocks have numbers? Like his watch doesn't?
Have
The
a
clock.
seat.
Are you mad at me?
Sounds like a
The
child.
incompetence or the disobedience.
Well,
You know, my mother was an atheist. She used to say that there was good news and bad news about hell.
I did, that's what she was going to say.
Hell is just the product of human imagination. The bad news is, whatever humans can imagine, they can usually create.
I don't know what that means.
I'd rather not be in hell.
A
Thank
department
you.
like yours can go so good or so bad. You know, it makes a difference. The people.
He feels like a bit of a child being told off there.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, are you mad at me? Is it going to be her? Yeah.
My name is Helly R. I'm making this video roughly 2 hours before it will be shown to me. I
Damn.
have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure colloquially known as severance. I give consent for my perceptual chronologies to be surgically split,
Whoa.
separating my memories between my work life and my
Yeah,
personal life.
there you go.
My access to my memories will be spatially dictated. I will be unable to access outside recollections whilst on Lumen's severed basement floor, nor retain work memories upon my ascent.
That is
I am
mad.
aware alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
That is some crazy ass
Yeah.
technology.
So I guess they won't even know they work together when they're up.
Like, maybe not, yeah. I really like the colours in this room. I'm sorry for throwing that figure
So I'll
child.
never leave here.
This version.
You'll leave at 5. Actually, they stagger our exit, so 5:15.
Yeah, so then they're not leaving
To this
together.
version of you anyway.
Yeah.
Do I have a family?
You'll never know.
That's
And I have no choice.
so weird.
Well, every time you find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back.
What's so great about it here? I guess you get to live your life, like,
Separate.
not working. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't think you work, ever. There's this little gap in between so you can just see each other's faces, like, peeking.
Hello.
It's a very weird first day at work, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very weird concept for work.
So that's why he was crying in his car.
No,
That he doesn't have a good life outside of work.
I'm guessing not. Yeah. And whoa, I love the zoom. So good. I can never remember what that zoom is called.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. That clock has numbers, but downstairs they didn't.
Maybe it's because they work with numbers all day. They don't need more numbers.
Yeah. So you're like, well, that's different. Although it looks the same. I really like the look of this show so far. The cinematography is great.
Someone left a little envelope.
Ooh, from Mr. Scout.
Was carrying boxes of roses.
Yeah, just a way to explain it away. Yeah. He's got a coupon for it.
Nice. He's having dinner tonight.
Yeah, there you go. As a VIP. Oh!
Sorry.
Maybe keep your eyes on the icy road.
Hmm. Are they going to actually connect outside?
Maybe.
This is such a weird world and building. That's a great shot. Looks so good. I love how, like, the inside of the building was all white and cold.
Yeah.
And, like, we're in the snow and it's white and cold. Like, just feels different, though. Very different. So I guess the benefit is this consciousness, like, never... It just relaxes, I guess. Never has to feel like they're working.
Then I also
No, I know, Mrs.
feel like
Selvig,
he's
it's
missing
just-
something.
It was in my space again. Tonight's recycling.
Just arguing with the neighbours.
Hey.
Hey.
Did you forget?
Yes, clearly.
That's fine. Do you want to put on pants?
Wearing pants.
Meet with those are not pants.
If there's no dinner, how is it dinner?
You actually owe me this. For that time when we were kids and I was just generally a way better sibling than you.
Must have slipped my mind.
Also, I know we're nearing the anniversary, so I just thought maybe you'd want to be around people.
Nope.
Anniversary of what?
Yeah. Yeah, did something like since the... What did she say? Since... That was the anniversary,
The anniversary,
right?
yeah.
So something so bad happened that he then went to this place to work?
You, sir, look at peace.
Life is not food.
Right.
You've got life.
So they're having dinner without dinner.
Yeah.
Yes, what is
Fuel! That is spot on, Patton.
I'm so hungry.
You're a former history professor.
Yeah. Taught mostly about World War I.
Just reading this think piece. Warfare throughout history.
Oh, nerd alert.
War porn, I know.
Jeez, these are like heavy topics.
Yeah.
Actually called it the Great War. Faux to have called it World War I.
Well, no one would have called it World War I because World War II hadn't happened yet.
Yeah. That's literally...
They would have just called it a world war.
Yeah.
This is why we bring this guy.
Late
To
wife
the
Gemma was
obvious
an educator as well.
answer.
Russian literature. Mark is a lumen.
Mark's late wife.
Really?
You know all the dirty secrets.
Mark's work is sensitive enough as to require the severance procedure.
Oh. So they're all
So they
aware.
know.
Yeah.
I think it's his choice to tell people or not, right?
Please
No,
forgive
it's
me,
okay.
Mark.
I don't care.
I wish I could do it. I just always be thinking about, the other one.
The other me. Yeah.
Well, there
is
is no other one. It's me.
What does it feel like?
When you're not at work, you have no recollection of what it is you do there.
Well,
So
I
you
like this
walk
guy.
in at 9 a.m.
Yeah, he seems to know it all.
So in effect, that version of you trapped there.
Well,
I mean, not trapped, but
about what? No, I'm curious. What were you going to say?
In hell.
What were you going to say?
Imprisoned.
Mark made a decision. That decision was controversial, ethically, socially, morally,
Damn.
scientifically.
Jeez.
Everything else?
Judgment.
I stand behind you.
Do you?
I definitely stand behind Mark.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
Feels like a bit of judgment there, though.
Traditionally, I would say something like, dig in.
If I give you $3,000, will you forgive me?
Because your child is innocent, wait until after it's born to murder you.
Jesus. So he lost his
He
wife.
has the good doctor therapy man. Weird little mustache. You're not going. Forgetting about her for 8 hours a day isn't the same thing as healing.
It's the way he deals with it, yeah. That's what I said. Did he take that job because of what happened? Did it? Yeah.
You want to crash here?
No. Your house smells like pregnancy.
What's that?
You're definitely staying here tonight.
No, I'm not.
I'm making all the bed sheets.
I still don't quite get the 3 beds.
Switching out the beds as the child grows can wound that child.
You provide said child with all of its bed to progress across the room at its own rate.
Oh.
That's very weird.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I think people really enjoyed you tonight, Mark.
What, my toes?
What? These people are strange.
Yeah.
Good night, my lord.
Good night, milady.
Is this like the baby gonna grow really quickly or something?
I don't think so.
Surely they're not gonna have the beds there for its whole...
That's what it sounds like.
That was a question I had, is whether other people were aware of what he had done. And it definitely felt like a bit of judgment, the way he said, I stand by him, but before he said that, he was like, ethically, scientifically, all this. It's like, Somebody there?
That looked like someone was out there.
Someone did move, yeah. What if it's his other self? There isn't another one, but that's what they said, there's not.
Oh. Do you think that's
PT?
Whatever his name was.
It's gonna disappear, right? Maybe, yeah.
The one that's clearly been fired.
Yeah. Did he find out more than he's meant to? Did he...
Found a way to reverse the effects?
Yeah. Yeah, because they did say once the procedure's done, it's irreversible, but... Surely.
There's a businessman in the yard last night. He looked at me weird, like he knew me.
Prowler invading my home make you feel seen.
So seen.
So...
You still smell like a distillery.
I'm sorry, I just had to drown out the memory of Mom and Dad switching out my beds when we were kids.
So yeah, it could very well be Petey, because he wouldn't recognise him out here, would he? Yeah. I really do like the colour grading of the show. Like, even in the building it was very blue and green and white, and out here it is as well.
Yeah.
No, it's the same.
Just like the same houses.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say as well. It's very, like, kind of uniform as well, isn't it? The VIP.
Recycling was last night.
Oh my god.
You know, I actually can't talk right now. I'm out at dinner. No, by myself. Pips. Hang up. Cook the food and it's here.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner? Sorry, you don't get that reference.
You following me?
The voice is different here. Worse.
Sadder.
Okay, who the fuck are you?
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
Everyone in my department is...
Severed. I was. Bypassing the implant wasn't easy. I had help.
Oh. There you go. This is impossible.
You're unhappy at work, and instead of lodging a complaint, you...
No, I tried that first. So did you.
They're after you or something?
Yeah. Rainer.
Like a person you knew.
We both know him. We don't like him.
I see.
It must be so confusing. Like, you have these memories in your brain, but they're not there.
Nothing down there is what they say. If something happens to me, the things I know need to stay known. Preferred be by a friend.
How did you find out these things? What did he...
We're friends.
I'm your best friend. You're my very good friend.
Wow. That's a bit of a bombshell for him, like... Now he's going to start questioning it all. I was going to say, surely Lumen knew he was there, but then did Petey do that too? Or he's just been following him?
Sorry about the card. It's not appropriate. Though I'm sure you'd be a really fucking awesome niece.
I think he would.
We used to wonder what kind of men we were on the outside, what choices we had made, and why. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office, especially if the person was himself. But we're not monsters, Mark, not real ones. If you don't want to know what's going on down there, I won't force it.
I want to know.
If you do, there's an address on the back of this card. Go alone, and you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
Yeah, my half loop.
Mark,
Right.
is that you? Oh, will you
Is that
color
the-
Is that the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah. That 100% is.
You know my mother was a Catholic. She used to say it takes the
Atheist.
saints 8 hours to bless a sleeping child.
Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
Mark, you're good people.
What?
So it makes sense why he made an appearance at his sister's and at the restaurant if
Yeah.
the person
If-
in
yeah.
charge
Lives
lives
next door. Yeah. Gosh,
Does
she is
she
so
remember?
creepy. Yeah, she 100% does. Look at that face. Ugh, I've got so many questions. Well, there we go. Cool. I love this song so much. It's so good.
I have
Severance.
no idea what we just watched.
There we go. What a start to the show. I got a lot of questions. A lot of... Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy concept. Like I said, before coming into this show, I didn't really know anything about the show.
No.
I've seen the intro, and obviously I knew...
We didn't even get the intro in this episode.
No, which I think is a purposefully
Yeah.
done thing, because obviously when I did the polls, I got the intros to place them in the poll videos. But there was there's like a shot, well, there's shots of like him split into two different people.
Yeah.
And when they started talking about work-life balance and Severance is the name, and Severed, and I was like, okay, I think I get what is going on.
Because we, like, when he went down the lift and we're like, what just happened?
Yeah, he's a different person completely. Like, yeah, and in like the like I said in the intro, there was like a separation and a reconnection of two versions of him. So I kind of put it together, ironically.
Yeah.
What was going on? But what did you think so far?
Very weird.
It is weird, but I really like the vibe of it and the look of it, and there's something about, I want to say liminal spaces, like that's a thing that's become more, I don't know if it's like a more recent thing that people talk about it, but like just the way the building looked, like the corridors and the office and the colours and the architecture, just the way it looks and feels, like it feels very much like the game Control, like I said to you. Like it's got a vibe about it, and I just really like it. I don't know, it's just interesting. And I like sci-fi, and it's a weird sci-fi concept, so that's what interests me and draws me in.
The question is, though, is there only 4 of them for a reason? Because they've got more office space, and they were like, "Oh, it's a slow process." Is
expand,
it the ethics? Because we obviously had that dinner as well, where they were talking about like the ethics behind like.
But it's not like they're doing the severance thing in secret, the company.
No, that's what I mean. Like, is it that people aren't signing up to it, and that's why there's not that many people there?
Yeah.
Or is it what they're doing only needs 4 people?
Yeah.
But they're told.
But that was a very big building. Obviously, we saw a lot of empty stuff. But
Was
then
it a big building?
I don't know. It could be looped corridors.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. But we don't know because he went down a lift.
Yeah.
And it could be like completely.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he went down. Did it go down?
Who knows? It could have gone up.
Yeah. I don't think it went up though. But who knows? Yeah. But
could have gone sideways.
But like, are there other like this office we've seen? Is there like another office with doing the same or similar thing? Like, yeah. And what the hell are they even doing?
Is it like an experiment that there's different floors and they've changed things slightly to see the effects?
But what are they even, like the computer with the numbers, and then they're like tracking numbers to boxes? I was like,
I don't know.
I don't even understand what that is. And these funky looking computers and technology. I really love sci-fi things which have like technology that looks a bit old. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not fancy new flat screen TVs and monitors and stuff like that. And we had kind of the same thing in Fallout. It's very it's in the future, but it has that old vibe to it as well, which I like. Yeah, we obviously, speaking of Fallout, we had the same actor. I don't know who the actor's name, unfortunately. But he was in Fallout as well, wasn't he? So, and I said that when we watched Fallout, I was like, I think he's in Severance, because I think I've seen the image of him. Yeah. And John Turturro, like I said, he's a famous actor. Like, he's been in a lot of stuff. Yeah. I think he was in, like I said, some Adam Sandler films, but I've never really watched many.
Because we saw the guy crying as well, didn't we, before he went?
Yeah, so Mark is the main... Mark Scout, was it?
Yeah, maybe.
He was our main character, played by Adam Scott.
Crying before he went into work, then we saw his like mood change, which then...
Yeah.
But then we found out that someone mentioned his late wife, so it's obviously...
Yeah.
Lost his wife. Because when he went home, the house seemed very empty.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. And they've mentioned as well that he's basically... an alcoholic in a way, like
his father.
Yeah, because he said about whiskey is life or whatever. And we constantly saw him drinking.
Yeah.
And she even mentioned, "You smell like a distillery." Like, but like I said, when she said the anniversary, because they were in the car and she said the anniversary, I was like, okay, so did he get this job because of that incident?
Yeah, it's like his sister said to him, like, just because you forget her for 8 hours of the day. 8 hours in the day, it's not a good
good therapy. Yeah, like you should still go to see the therapist with a weird moustache, apparently. What if it is the John Turturro? What if he's the therapist?
The highlight of this was he got a promotion.
Yes, so like we said, there was a fourth person, Petey, but Petey's no longer with us. The way the woman spoke was just so creepy the whole time.
To him or something?
Wait, we're having.
Didn't he say?
Wait, what? What are you saying?
We're literally talking about the same thing.
Are we?
When she said that he'd gone and he questioned why, and then the other guy was like, "That would be abuse of his rights."
Like, yeah. No, I was just saying
the same conversation.
Not really. I was saying how the way she talks was very creepy and like weird. But yeah, no, like obviously it feels very secretive and very
clearly he got fired.
Yeah. Or did he find a way out?
Well, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, because obviously we find out.
I did call it though when the man was in the woods and I was like, "Is that Pete?" I couldn't remember his name.
Yeah. Is that the guy? Yeah.
But he basically found a way
to unsever himself, to undo the procedure. He said something about a bypass the implant. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's giving him all the information.
I like the little thing where, because like obviously the guy, I can't remember the guy's name, the
one of the workers.
Yeah, that was like leading him around and whatnot. He basically said, "I liked your like friendship, like it was my favourite one."
Yeah.
Did he say that, or did John Turturro's character say that? I can't remember. One of them said, "Your friendship was like one of my favourites. I liked it." But then later on, he said, "I'm your best friend. You're my good friend." Yeah. Like the difference is quite funny. But yeah, he basically gets his job.
Yeah.
I was quite surprised because obviously I knew Adam Scott was the main actor in this, so I knew he was. But we didn't start with him technically. I mean, technically we started with his voice.
We heard his name.
What, non-severed is what you're saying?
Like, are they having the same name?
I think they did call him Mark. Yeah, they did. They did call him Mark, definitely. Yeah, at the dinner, and I'm pretty sure.
I just wondered suddenly because obviously.
Yeah, no, I think
when she came in, she didn't even know what her name was. So.
Yeah, but that's because she's not got any memories. Yeah. So. And that's why the perfect test like score was like, I don't know, I don't remember nothing. Like, and that's good because you're not meant to remember. Yeah. But yeah, we obviously started with her. Very confused. And I knew when I heard the voice, I was like, I think that's him.
Tried to leave.
But it's quite funny because when that happened and like he popped out, I was like, oh, okay, so he's a big deal in this company.
Yeah,
but clearly not. He's just got this promotion. But yeah, the difference between, and like I said, there's a big like obviously the difference in the car, like him crying and breaking down, and then the flip, like a switch flips when he goes in the lift.
His name?
Petey.
It's very, very weird name. Even he says that your voice is different at work.
Yeah, your voice is different out here. And I even said it probably sounds sadder. Like he has all those memories and those and that grief and that, yeah. So, but and the difference between like he had a very normal looking like Lumon employee card. And then
blue one
his
with no
normal
information.
looking fancy watch with numbers, and then a blank watch. And
Well, it doesn't tell you anything about how much money you make on the outside, what your living conditions are, if they've all got standard stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to watch more to find out more.
I loved the when he was interviewing her when he went in the room, and they all seemed on the edge as well when he was doing that interview, and it wasn't going so well. You skipped the preamble, you skipped, and he's like looking at the camera constantly. But he was like when he said something and he smiled, and then it cut to her blank expression, like why, like and the excuse they came up with is you tripped and hit a projector or something, right? That office again, them looking like they kind of like facing. It's weird, and you can see each other. Like when he was like, "Hi, hello," yeah. So Severance, would you get severed? Do you think?
I think I would like the option to...
The last 2 days you've been like, I can't be bothered to work. Ugh.
To like
disassociate between... Yeah, 100%.
But not all the time.
It's like a literal like work-life balance interpretation. That's what I was saying. Like, I really love the theme song as well. Like constantly kind of playing throughout and changing. It has a very unnerving atmosphere so far. Especially that woman... The building, just the feel of everything. Even the outside world felt very
dingy and like gloomy.
Off. There's something off about it.
Like all the houses looked exactly the same.
But I said about the cinematography as well. Like it looked really nice. Like the blue, green, and white was like kind of carried on. And there was a bit of yellow here in both as well. But really intrigued so far. Interested by it. I'm very curious to see where it goes. And obviously she completely changed. She said my mother was an atheist, and then outside she's like, my mother was a Catholic. Is it saying the things he needs to hear, or
I guess so,
to manipulate? Don't know if there's much else we can say. Like, you've got a lot of questions, want to know more. But we got 8 more episodes of this season, and then we got second season as well. But there we go. Is this the first thing Ben Stiller ever directed? I don't, because obviously he's more known as an actor, right?
I don't know.
But very well done. But we shall see. We'll be back in a week's time for another episode of Severance, episode 2. Otherwise, if you can't wait, we're a whole 4 episodes ahead on our Patreon if you'd like to check that out. But no worries, we'll be back next week for more. Bye-bye.